Morning everyone, it's Tom here, club manager at Anytime Fitness. How's going? As you can see, it's certainly not at the gym this morning. I'm live from my home to yours, and this is just the first of many in our lockdown series between our three clubs, Halsowing, Malvern and Worcester, delivering live workouts to you guys during this difficult time. So, after introducing myself, we're going to get straight into a warm-up, guys. It's nice and early, so I hope you're all ready to go. And throughout, I'll be explaining sort of what exercises we're going to do and how these sessions are going to work. So, welcome to all of you guys tuning in, and also a welcome to all of you guys tuning in at a later time and date. So, I hope you're all well. It's a tough time for everybody, but we're going to start nice and positive this Monday morning and get straight into some serious calorie burning and some great exercise. Okay, so we're just going to get up and move. So all we're going to do, guys, is go into just a nice gentle jog. Nothing too much. So the workouts that certainly you're going to be doing with myself on a Monday and a Wednesday, okay, there's going to be progressions to make it more difficult, regressions to make it a bit easier, okay. I'm always going to do the standard workout, okay, which means there'll be no progressions. I want you guys at home to follow me regardless of your fitness levels and fitness ability. So what we're going to do is slowly raise the knees just a little bit more. Again, if you're really struggling with this already, you can go into just a standing march. Okay, but again, get them arms moving as well. So I'm going to march it out, but you can do a jog on the spot with high knees, no problem at all. And all we're going to do is just loosen up. Okay, so get nice and wide with the legs. And all we're going to do is just reach over, okay, and just touch just below the knee. Okay, we're just going to slowly lean left and right, sticking our bum out as far back as we possibly can. Okay, we don't want to go too quick, okay? Just moving dynamically, just get the blood pumping around the body, get all the joints nice and lubricated, if you like, all ready to go. And back to a gentle jog. So what we're going to do now, okay, we're going to test that balance first thing this morning. Then we're going to go into a forward lunge, okay, drop the back knee so it's touching the floor, and we're going to push off the front leg. Okay, so nice and easy. Now I appreciate not everyone will be able to have full range of motion, okay, so all I want you to do is just take a step forwards, okay, and as we take a step forwards, you're just going to slightly bend your knee and back to a standing position. Absolutely fine. These workouts, guys, and any workout in particular that you do should always be progressive. So start at your level, okay, and then work your way from there. It's the only way to stop injuries happening straight away. Okay, one more. Now we're going to go into a squat. Now a squat's a staple of any good workout. Okay, so you're going to go hip width apart, okay, with the legs, toes facing forward and then slightly out, and our knees are sort of tracking over our toes. So to do that, we're going to stick our bum out as far as we possibly can. Okay, keep a flat back, chest up, and all we're going to do is drop and stand. Okay, but what we're going to do now, okay, after one more squat, is we're going to get up onto our toes. So we're going to make it a bit more dynamic. So we squat down and we reach up as high as we can on the tiptoes. Get nice and high on them toes, guys. That's it, all the way up to the top. Easy. Again, if you're struggling with this, okay, you don't have to go onto the tiptoes. Just go into a normal standard squat. Again, just getting the body moving. Excellent. So what we're going to do now, while on the spot, we're just going to put our hands in front of our body, okay, and we're just going to open our arms, place one hand underneath and one hand on top, and you swap it over. So all we're doing is a bit like a chest fly, so you're pulling out, and it's one over, one under. Okay, just warming up them shoulders. So we go open palm here, crossing over. Excellent. And a few shoulder circles. Nice. Now if you bend the knees now, just a little bit as we're doing so, full body workout means full body warm up. Okay. Excellent. That's great. Okay, we should be nice and warm now. All right. And certainly ready to get stuck in. So just make sure you've got plenty of space, guys. These workouts are designed to pretty much work with limited space. Okay. But just make sure you keep hydrated throughout. Just keep a bottle of water or some juice close by. And you'll have plenty of time throughout the workout to stay hydrated. So, what we're going to do, guys, I'm going to explain the exercises we're going to do. So, every Monday and Wednesday, you're going to be with myself. Okay, with these workouts, hit the ground running. So, we've got 5 exercises that we're going to do every workout. There's only 5, all right? But the way we're going to do this, there's 3 levels of difficulty. So, there's going to be beginner or get started. There's going to be an intermediate and an advanced. Now they will come slightly in the form of the exercise themselves, but I want you guys to focus at home, not necessarily on the exercise, but the amount of time that you're going to be doing that exercise for. So we've got 3 different options. So today is going to be the get started. So you're going to do 30 seconds of physical activity, followed by 30 seconds rest. Okay, we're going to repeat that 5 exercises with a 2-minute rest, okay, in between sets to go over form and technique, and we're going to do a total of 3 rounds. That is the format every single workout that you're going to do with me on a Monday and Wednesday morning, okay? If you want to do the intermediate, then you can tune in to this again with the same 5 exercises and do 40 seconds work followed by 20 seconds rest, okay? So less rest, more activity. Then our advanced is going to be 50 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. The times between the sets will stay exactly the same, which is 2 minutes, but that's certainly something, if you want to do this workout more than once throughout the week, that's where that sort of tier system with the interval times will apply, okay? So we're going to get straight into it before we get cold. So our first one is a run, just like we did in the warm-up, but it's going to be a little bit more dynamic. The arms are going to go by the side, our knees up nice and high, okay? So we've got 30 seconds. Are we ready? Here we go. So 30 seconds work. So during these exercises, okay, we want to be working as hard as possible, as fast as possible, as many reps as possible, but obviously with good form, okay? Very important. So remember, we're doing 3 rounds here. That's it. Excellent. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, that's great. So now we're going to look at doing a variation of squat, which is a jump squat. So you're going to go into a squat and we're going to jump up as high as we can. So nice and low, and we're going to jump up as high as we can. Now everyone is going to be able to do a jump squat. So just like we did in the warm-up, the progression, you're going to squat and get up onto those toes. Squat and up onto the toes. Okay, that's our cue, folks. So squat and up onto the toes. You'll notice I'm moving my arms as well. Okay, it's a full body workout, guys, so we want to be using as many muscles as we possibly can. So I'm not jumping at this current time, but if you do want to jump, just a little jump off the floor. And obviously, if you want to make this instantly more difficult, just do as many reps as we possibly can. And rest. Okay, so shake it off, big deep breaths. Now we're going to go into press-ups now. Now press-ups, okay, can always be a tough one, okay, because we're just using, obviously, our body weight. But you want to go nice and wide with your hands, okay, so here, and you want to be aiming to touch the ground with your chest. So rather going for a full press-up, or you go into a half. So onto the knees, okay, cross the legs just behind. And all we do is get down as far as we possibly can and use our knees as a pivot to push up. Okay, so we're always trying to look up as high as we can. As high as we can, that's it. So use that momentum from the knee and the legs to drive back up. Try and keep the body straight and aim to look up at the highest point. Okay, that'll ensure you keep your form. Excellent, really good. And again, progression for that, we can look at that in the next round. Okay, we do a full press up as you would normally. Okay, so now we're going to mountain climbers. So awesome exercise I love, okay, especially when we're engaging the core. So we're in an extended plank hold here. So if this is too difficult, guys, I just want you to hold this position with your feet touching together. And all we're going to do is drive the knee forward and tap the toes at our highest point. Okay, here we go. So all we're doing is just tapping the toes, we're looking forward. Now I say highest point, again, depending on that hip flexibility, you might only come to here, which is great. Okay, we're just moving. Okay, we're getting up, out of bed, off the settee. I'm just getting that blood pumping around the body to start the day off. Excellent, great stuff. So now comes on to crunches. So it's mainly an abdominal exercise. So what we're going to do is just slightly move that down for you. Crunches. So we've all done crunches before. So you can either anchor your feet here, okay? And all we're going to do is come up to the top and we're just going to touch the knee. Hands above the head and touch the knee. Now if you're struggling, put your hands either side and all you're going to do is use your body weight, your hands to lift up. Okay? So you're going to use them hands to support and you're just going to push up off the floor. Okay? I would advise though just doing a normal crunch. Okay, you can anchor your feet or you can keep your feet flat. Completely up to you. The main thing in all of this, guys, is keeping that chin up. Keep the chin high and look up as high as you can. And rest. These 30 seconds will go really quick. Okay, but it's what we do in them 30 seconds that count. So, a little bit of a rest, guys. Just going to grab a drink.
Activity completed.
There we go, guys. So that's round one. Got 2 more rounds, okay? So as I mentioned before, the next 2 rounds we're going to do are going to be exactly the same exercises, okay, that we've done in the first round. And with that in mind, we're going to be doing a few more progressions. All right. So how are we all getting on? Let's have a look. So another good morning to everybody. Joanne, good morning. Okay, nice and fresh. Okay. I hope you've been able to do all these exercises this morning and it's not too early. Super, good work, good work. And all of you guys that are tuning in, again, thank you for joining me this morning. There's many of these workouts that we're going to be doing throughout the week. So we've got one every day, apart from Sunday. But on the Sunday, we're going to be sharing a lot more content as well across all 3 clubs, Halzone, Malvern and Worcester. But also as well, keep tuning into our Facebook page as there's going to be some, fantastic posts on your nutrition during lockdown. I've just seen a comment from Joanne, going for it, love it. Okay, there's going to be a few more progressions on that next round, Joanne. So yeah, go and smash it, go and smash it. So with that in mind, we better get back. Okay, we've got a little bit of a rest in between rounds, but not too much. So again, we're pretty much doing the same. We're going for that run. Here we go. Always difficult when you're, again, with that limited space as well. But it just shows, guys, that with a little bit of, forward planning, that you can do a workout anywhere, especially the workouts we're going to be delivering to you guys at home during the lockdown period. So here we go. We're going to go straight into that run on the spot, right on cue. So here we go. So we're going to up the ante on this round, okay, nice and fast. Fast arms, fast legs. Going to really drive the knees. Can't make this one any more difficult than running even faster. All right. If you want to add a little bit of movement in, you can go forward. You can go back. You can really work them leg muscles a little bit more. Working together. Super. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Okay, we're going to go into those jump squats. Remember, we can either go into a standard squat. Okay, just focus on keeping the chest up and looking at the highest point. That alone will give you pretty good form. Okay, you can always have something behind your settee. You can touch your bum on your settee. Okay, and return to a standing position. It's all about form, and with good form, okay, good exercise. So here we go. So standard squat. Again, we can get up on our toes, really reach up at our highest point. Or again, we can go into that jump. So if you're feeling more confident now, after that first round, get nice and high. Come on, last few seconds now. Big push. Excellent, good stuff. So now we're going into our press ups. So again, not too wide with the hands, okay? But we want to try and keep it at 45 degrees. Okay, a lot of people that I've seen in the past have tried to go quite square, okay? But a hell of a lot of emphasis on your shoulders on there, very uncomfortable angle. So go 45 degrees, okay, with those elbows. Here we go. So again, on the knees, okay, we're using the knees and the legs to help with that momentum. We're looking at our highest point to keep our chest up, okay, and our body neutral. Our thumbs should be in line with our chest. So if you look down, okay, hands should be in line with that chest, guys. Again, if you want to really go for it now, okay, you can go onto the toes, get them press ups done. Okay, we'll certainly be looking at that progression on that third round, okay. So now, mountain climbers. So remember, you're going to be in the extended plank position, driving the knees up, all right, at our highest point. If you're struggling with that one, guys, keep your feet together. Okay, look forward. You're just going to hold this position. Okay, nothing else you need to do. Just focus on breathing and squeezing and really pulling in those abs. Here we go. So what you're doing individually with those legs, driving the knees in. Okay, keep those arms nice and strong. Use them shoulders as well. Drive the knees up to the chest. Come on. Really push now. 5 seconds. Last big effort. And rest. Excellent. So now we go into those crunches. Keep going, people. Joanne and team. Keep it going. Smash it. Get into crunches now. So again, from this position, okay. It can help if your heels are really close to your bum. Okay, just use that more stable platform to start. Okay, here we go. So what you're going to do is bring those hands, okay, just try and reach, okay, your shoulder blades are touching the floor, and then we just reach up and hold. Back down, up, reach and hold. Elbows should be touching the floor, and then all the way to the top. Elbows touching the floor, all the way to the top. Keep that chin up, look up at your highest point. Superb. So that's 2 full rounds. 2 full rounds. And 1 more round to go. How are we feeling, guys? Hopefully you're feeling okay. Make sure you stay hydrated. Okay, this next round, really going to go for it. Okay, so I want you having a go at those progressions. And again, remember, for those of you at home that are watching, you want to make it more difficult still. Okay, it's not always about the exercise, guys. All right, it's about that time while you're training. So doing 40 seconds of what we've just done per exercise is going to be more difficult. Okay, but the whole point throughout all of these workouts, again, especially mine on a Monday and a Wednesday, is you've got to go all out for those 30 seconds. Okay, I'm explaining and demonstrating to you guys at home. So there's probably 10-15% of that I'm not going to be showing you at home. Okay, but you've got all the information you need to go 110% on every exercise. So to get the most out of these, which if you do, okay, you will see results, guys, as, again, with a balanced diet around that. But that's what these Facebook posts are going to be providing you with over the lockdown as well. Okay, so have another sip of your drink if needs be, and we get straight into round 3. Simple and effective. Okay, so here we go into round 3. Okay, we're going to start with that run. Here we go. To get these knees up now, really important, really driving. So on this round, with all the info we need, we're just going to keep pushing. That 10-15% that I said, that's going to go on this round. I'm going all out with you guys at home. Come on. Come on. Nice and fast. Looks like I'm travelling in time. Ah, great stuff, great stuff. Certainly get the blood pumping on these videos when you're running fast. Right, jump squats. So, standard squat, okay, going to get up onto the toes. So as we get onto the toes, the hips are driving forwards. Okay, so really opening up them hips. Okay, so we go in here, open, especially when we're on our toes as well. Here we go. I'm going to go into jump squats then as well. Okay. So you want to jump from your lowest point. Okay, it's going to make it really hard. Get nice and low. Okay, and then jump. And jump. Nice and low. And jump. Come on. And rest. Super. Certainly feeling it in those legs now. So we go into press ups. So with those press ups, okay, again, starting position on the floor. So the thumbs should be in line with the chest, 45 degrees. So we should be here. Again, I see too many people with their hands here, too far forward, too far out, okay? Just get a comfortable position. Always start a press up, if you can, lying on the floor. And your first push will be here. All right, here we go. So again, up, up. And it's all about the quality as well. So don't mind you going for loads of reps, but if the quality is not good, you can have a breather, get that quality. So much better. Get a really good drive. Excellent, excellent. Okay, we're going to mountain climbers now. So again, really going to hit it hard. Okay, get the knees driving, nice and high to the chest. Again, keep them arms and the shoulders nice and strong all the way through, nice straight line. Okay, body nice and tight. Okay, with the abs, make sure you're really pulling those abs in as we're driving the knees up. So imagine you're standing up and you're doing like a ladder climb, your knees pretty much up and down. Here we go. So really driving, keep the back flat. If you're having problems with that, just look forward. Keep that body aligned, shoulders strong. Come on, come on. Finish this round really strong. Working really hard this morning. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Superb. I'd love to say we finished, but we've got one more, and that's our crunches. So again, feet nice and flat on the floor, and we want our chin high. So already being in that position, okay, whether you're sitting up or lying down, you should feel those abs contract straight away, okay, because all we're doing, we're pulling the abs out, okay, we're lengthening that muscle, okay, to get really good contraction. So here we go. So already, okay, you should feel that, just getting to the highest point, keeping our chin nice and high. And all it is, our arms are just moving from my hips up to our knees. Upper back and elbows touch the floor every rep. And rest. Whew. There we go, folks. Oh, super. Are we feeling good? So that's 3 rounds. As I said, okay, all of you guys tuning in, okay, this morning is going to be Monday's workout, Wednesday's workout. They're all going to be progressive. So, we're not going 100 miles an hour from the start. Okay, we want these workouts to appeal to everyone and anybody, and there's no reason why anybody can't do that. So you'll always be able, if you miss these live, don't panic. Or if you've got other people in your household or family in another household that want to get fit, guys, here they are. It's free. Okay, social media, we're giving you this, okay, from us to you. So if you really want to get fit during this lockdown period, keep sane, keep motivated, keep on top of your goals, then these live workouts are going to give you that. So all we're going to do is a little bit of a cool down just to bring the heart rate down. But later on after this workout or throughout the day, you might want to do a few extra stretches just to be safe. All right. So here we go. So just nice and steady. Okay. So what we're going to do is go into a lunge position, and we're just going to drive the front knee forward. Now we're going to feel that around here, just in the hips. Okay, we're going to slightly lean back as well, just really open this hip area up. And with the opposite arm, all you're going to do is slowly reach over. Just going to hold that position there. Super. And what we're going to do is swap over. Exactly the same, driving the knee forward. What we're going to do is reach. That's it. All the way over. Excellent. So in this position now, okay, what we're going to do is place an arm across. And swap it over. Okay, we're just going to stand. And all we're going to do, okay, is put one foot in front of the other. So I'm just on my heel on this leg here. Okay, and all I'm going to do is keep my leg straight, bend the back leg, and just drop. Okay, so stick the bum out and up. So straight away, keeping the toes as high as you can, you should feel the stretch running on this leg that's closest to you. Okay, all the way up from the calf and the ankle, all the way up. So I suffer from really tight hamstrings and glutes. So this one's got me well and good this morning. So just keep the toes just as high as you can. Bring the toes closer to you to get that extra stretch. And again, if you can go a bit lower, okay, really hold there. Bend this back knee and back up to the top. Exactly the same. Start off nice and slow. Dig that heel into the floor. Keep the toes nice and high. Bend this leg that's now closest to you, so I've swapped over. I'm just sticking the hips out. You get a really big stretch all the way up that calf into the hamstring. Okay, standing position. Feet together now. Okay, I'm going to show you from the side. So what we're going to do again, stick the bum out, keep a flat back. And all we're going to do, keep the legs straight with a very slight bend in the knee. Okay, that bend in the knee is just to allow you to stick your bum out. If your legs are straight, you physically can't do that. So slight bend in the knee, stick the bum out. So arms nice and straight. And all we're going to do is just slowly go to the floor. And I say slowly because again, we're having a bit of an isolated stretch on these hamstrings now. Okay, the hamstrings can be very fragile. Certainly still want you moving around during this lockdown period. If we don't know injuries. And go a little bit more if you can, so deep breath. Breathe out. A little bit lower. If you can, try and go to the floor. I'm going to surprise myself this morning, guys. Been really working on my flexibility last couple of months. Big shout out to Faz as well. All the way to the top. Super. So what I'm going to do, we've got one more stretch. Okay, we need to be on the floor with this one. Now you'll see I have got a mat, guys, but I haven't felt the need to use it this morning. But again, for you guys at home moving forward, a mat, as far as I'm concerned, is an essential bit of kit. Okay, all of your ab workouts and anything on the floor. Okay, it's just always good to have. Okay, it just makes it that bit more comfortable in uncomfortable moments. Okay, especially when we're doing the exercises. So what we're going to do, okay, is keep the knees on the floor. Okay, and all we're going to do is just drop the hips back, tuck the chin in. I'm just going to hold that position there. And we come up on our hands into a box position, and all we do is reach up and back down and drop the hips. And back up, box position. Okay. And go as far as you possibly can. Make sure we're looking at the hand at the top and back down. So now all we're going to do is move forward now, drop the hips in and look up. I'm going to do this one more time to finish. Keep the arms nice and straight in front, okay? Make sure they're in front of the chest, okay? Get a good stretch on them forearms as well. If you want to get even more stretch on the forearms, just literally rotate your hand all the way around, okay? Might be a bit uncomfortable. Do it slowly, but also awesome stretch. Drop the hips back one more time. And then forward. Again, I'll show you what I meant with the forearms. So in this position here, okay, still straight and looking up. So again, it's a little bit uncomfortable to start with, but that's probably because you've got really tight forearms, bicep, okay, going into that shoulder joint. So if you're having any issues with shoulders, or your bicep, your arms, might be worth stretching those forearms. And relax. So there we are, everybody, okay. 8 AM workout, hit the ground running with myself, Tom, club manager at Anytime Fitness House Zoe. So Joanne and everyone that's tuning in, okay, and anyone after this date and time, have a fantastic week. I personally will look forward to seeing you on Wednesday for another good workout. But enjoy your day and make sure you tune in to the rest of the team, okay, for those fantastic workouts in the week. All right, have a great day, guys. Thanks again.